Today I'm going to announce a new series, the restoration of an old classic. Stay tuned to learn more. How's it going, everybody? I'm the gun psychiatrist and welcome back to the channel. Today I'm announcing a project that I've been putting off for way too long. It is the restoration of an original Mosin Nagant. Now, this gun has a little bit of history. Several years ago, when I first got my start in gunsmithing and I had my first business, I bought this old Mosin Nagant. Now, if you're looking, it looks a little different from a regular Mosin Nagant. This was the first gun that I used to practice on, to learn how to cut threads. I've TIG welded on this thing. I use this gun to teach myself how to do a lot of things when it comes to gunsmithing. Second thing I used it for was, well, mounting scopes on Mosin Nagants, because a lot of times you have to drill into the receiver in order to mount a scope. So this gun, and I used it for other things too, in various gunsmithing purposes, just to have a gun to practice on, because I picked up probably about, I think I bought 20 of these things and they're about 60, 70 bucks a piece. But I want to take this thing and make it into a functional firearm that hopefully one day I can hand down to my son. So we are going to restore this old Mosin Nagant back to its once glory and splendor. There's going to have to be a lot of modifications. Obviously, this Mosin Nagant is too short to fit into the stock because the barrel has been sawed down and practicing how to cut threads and all that fun stuff. So we're going to have to modify the stock on this Mosin Nagant. Another thing we're going to have to look at is the bore's condition. Just by looking down this thing, I can see that there is what appears to be a bunch of rust in the bore. Obviously, we're going to scope it and take a look at it and see what is really in there to determine whether or not we have to lap it. I want to thank everybody that has been watching the channel, because one of the most popular videos lately has been lapping a barrel. However, I have some issues with that video. I didn't really do a detailed lapping. You kind of just saw me just run a clean and rod it through it, and which on that firearm specifically, I did do a full lapping job. But there's a lot of details missing, and there's still a lot of questions people are having on those. One of the biggest questions is whether or not their gun, specifically coming from the commenters, this is going to allow me to show you what a good candidate rifle is for lapping. Maybe. I don't know. We got to look at the bore. That's one thing we got to determine. Typically, to determine a candidate for lapping, it would be something that you take to the range first and shoot to get a baseline accuracy for it. And then you would proceed to either lap it or polish it or what have you. So I'm super excited. This is going to allow us to get our hands into doing some stock work. This is going to allow us to get our hands into doing some polishing. I want to do a slow rust bloom on this, so that's going to be interesting. And this is going to be a long project. Don't expect one video a week. This is going to be probably over the next year is going to be my goal with this, is maybe come this hunting season in 2025, we can take it out and shoot a deer with it. Who knows? Make sure you hit that subscribe button so you can be notified when we do get new videos up of the Mosin Nagant restoration. There's one other thing we get to put in here, which is a scope mount. So that's going to be fun, because we're going to have to inlet this stock to accept the scope mount. The scope mount attaches down here somewhere. So the receiver is going to have to be drilled and tapped in order to accept the new scope mount. And then we're also probably going to bed this to help with some accuracy. I'm super excited, but really what I want to see is the modification that comes out here. And when we modify the stock to almost be like this is going to be like a paratrooper version of a Mosin Nagant. So I think it's going to be interesting. Anyways, this was just a quick update to announce the new series for the Mosin Nagant. You should see that here soon on the playlist. Of course, make sure you hit that subscribe button. And if you're in the market for some cool firearm accessories, we're going to be doing another video here soon on the track tags. If you don't know what a track tag is, keep your eyes peeled for a video on those. It's a really innovative firearm accessory. And so the track tag basically allows you to keep a more accurate account of what is in your gun safe by displaying your caliber on your firearm's rail system. Or you can display a custom name on your firearm's rail system. And yes, we make these in-house. This one is Sparkle Bang. I like the name anyways. Anyways, folks, thanks for watching this video. Please don't forget to hit that like button and smash that subscribe button as well. That way you can get new updates on the Mosin Nagant build. Thanks again for watching. I'm the Gun Psychiatrist signing off, and God bless America again.